Time to save Gotham. Alright, that was a crappy intro because I didn't know how to start this video. Okay, but this is what I want to talk about. I saw The Dark Knight Rises last night, and I don't know if anyone out there is thinking the same thing I'm thinking, but that movie was so bad. It's not even funny. It's really not. Like, I'm mad. You can tell. Look at my mask. I'm fucking mad. Alright, before I officially start this video, I'd like to say that there will be spoilers. So, in case you're looking to spend your $8 on this crap fest, this Terabad Titan, if you will, well, I mean, alright, I make it sound like it's Birdemic or Troll 2 or The Room, but it's not. I just like that word Terabad for a movie. So, unless you're looking to spend your money on this movie, don't watch this. But if you live in, like, a big city, like, I know Manhattan, it's like $25 to see a movie. How much does that suck? Take a girl to go see a movie, it's $50 total, then you gotta go take her out to dinner? Fuck! Just, okay, where I live it's $8, and I live in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. So, if you want to go spend your money, no matter how much it is, don't watch this, but, yeah. Alright, so first off, I'm going to go into this saying that I really wanted to see this movie. I didn't see the first one because everyone told me it was really, really bad, so I was like, whatever, I'm not going to watch it. And then the second one came out, and they were all like, The Joker, and I was like, nerd boner to the maximum. I was like, yes, why haven't we done this before? Like, this should have been day one stuff. And I got really excited for that, and then I went and I saw, like, the day it came out, and it was fucking awesome! And then I heard they were making a third one, and I was like, yeah, make a third one. It's gonna be great. Who's the bad guy? Bane? That's fucking awesome. I didn't really know much about him. I just knew he was a total badass when I first heard about it, but then I looked into it and did some research, like Christopher fucking Nolan should have done, instead of just saying, we're gonna make him fuck. No, I'm sorry, he's British, isn't he? I think he's British. Well, for all this video, he's gonna be British. He goes, let's make him a brute. We'll give him a sexy coat, and, let's see. I'm not going to pay attention to anything about Bane's story. That's how we're going to make The Dark Knight Rises. Honestly, I was offended as a Batman fan, and I wanted my $8 back. Okay, I'm going to show you how easy, and I'm going to read it for you right here. I'm on Comic Vine. It's a website on the thing that you can get when you use the internet. Something that Christopher Nolan needed to use because he's an idiot and fucking couldn't make a good Batman movie. Alright? I went on Comic Vine and typed in Bane just to show you how easy this is. This is the first paragraph. Born into a life sentence for crimes of his father, he was raised from birth within the harsh prison known as I don't speak Spanish, Peñadoro, Hard Rock in English, in the Caribbean Republic of Santa Persia. Now right there is the first mistake. I don't speak Spanish. I took a Spanish class in high school, but all they told me was how to say what I like and how I am and that I needed a pencil. That was it, and how to go to the bathroom. Puedo ir al baño. I will never forget that because we said that over and over and over again. But you put him in the middle of, like, Saudi Arabia. No! You don't fuck up a story that bad just for one thing. You don't. It just, that bothered me. And, like, even if they would have put him there and made him sound Spanish, okay, I would have got that. But, guess what? He didn't even sound Spanish. Like, it was fucking, they didn't mention Venom at all. And I like how they implemented, I mean, I understand they have to modernize things from when it was back in the day, but Bane's one of the more modern guys. He came out, and I believe it was 92. I could check, but I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, I think it's 92. We'll just go with that. And I like how they made it so he broke his back like he did in the comics, but the way they did it, I think they should have put more emphasis on it. And I know I'm getting into, like, nitpicky shit, but still, you should have made it that it was like, because he just picks him up and goes, dude, I'm done, okay, like, no, you should have went deeper with it. It should have made it like and like really got into it and had fun with not have fun with it, but yeah, fun with it. I was waiting for that scene. I mean, again, they didn't listen to the fucking books because guess what? It happened in the fucking sewer. Guess what? In the books, it happens in fucking Wayne Manor. Like, I understand you have to modernize it, but like, it's not that hard to get a comic. I really don't think it's that hard to get a comic book movie right. Because think about it. You have all that. You have the CG that you have because you're funded by fucking Warner Brothers, and I think it's Legend Movies, was it? The other company or some shit. So you have, I don't know, like, say, let's use a number of $50 million. If you put 30 of that into casting the crew, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what's a reasonable number because I'm not an actor. Because acting, honestly, I think is a stupid profession because anyone can. Acting is like singing. Anyone can sing, but it stands out when it's a good singer, and it stands out when it's a good, like, fucking, oh my god. Michael Parks, I believe that's his name. I don't know if that is. I do think it is, though. The guy who played Alfred? And, I mean, Morgan Freeman's in it, too. You can't forget Morgan Freeman. But the guy who played Alfred, he's talking to Bruce Wayne and Bruce Banner in the hallway, and he's starting to cry. And I was like, oh my god. I feel you, Alfred, man. Like, it was just, ugh, it was touching. Fuck. But back to Bane. Like, one, they didn't implement, I mean, they implemented the whole in the story. And that was cool. But the way it was in the books was a little different. It was the prison itself wasn't technically the whole. It was the prison and then the whole. And they just kind of threw it together because they were like, let's just make a fucking love baby out of it and not know what we're doing. So that's what they did. And then it was, like, fucking, they were down there and they had escape, and then Bane doesn't escape in that. He fakes his death, and they inject him with the Venom shit. I mean, before he escapes his death, they put him in an experiment where they try to make him bigger, and it works, and they give him the tubes. Now, I can understand that mask was the tubes, but they never once mentioned Venom. And it was just like, okay, everything bad about Bane, I'm going to say, in this movie, yeah, that's pretty much, like, it kind of pissed me off. Like, I know it's getting to nitpicky shit, but not even that I, like, read about him. I did the research about him. I didn't read about him in the books. Like, I mean, I did here and there, and because it was online. But, like, everything I'm going to say bad, the one thing I liked about him is that he was a total badass. Like, that was all, like, the football stadium scene, he's all like, who's the only person that can defuse this bomb? And the Russian dude's like, I can, sir, no one else. And he's like, alright, Doc, thanks. Snap. I was like, whoa! Yeah! That, and he had a sexy coat. But, I mean, how far is a sexy coat gonna get you? Another thing with Bane was, once Bane broke Batman's back, Azrael took over in, like, a mechanized bat suit. And I understand you gotta introduce Azrael, then you gotta explain the story. I mean, I'm not really... I don't really... I'm just putting this in there. I don't really care that he wasn't in the movie. I'm just saying that it was part of it. And even if it was mentioned, like, oh, there's another Batman, or when he was in the jail, he's like, what? There's another Batman, so, I hope you're cool with that. I mean, even if they would have put that, I would have been like, alright, whatever. But